gasping for air. I thought he was having some kind of medical emergency. When he turned to face me, tears were streaming down his face. Not just watery eyes, full streams running down both cheeks. His shoulders were shaking. This was the same guy who didn't shed a single tear at his grandmother's funeral 2 years ago. The same guy who laughed when his ex keyed his car. I literally did not know his face could make that expression. "You good, man?" I asked, completely lost. He tried to wipe his eyes, but they just kept coming. He set his beer down on the counter and took a shaky breath. "I need to tell you something," he said, his voice cracking on every other word. "Something I've never told anyone." I waited. "Senior year of high school, remember when my dad left?" I nodded. "His parents' divorce was messy. His mom got the house. His dad moved 3 states away. The night before he left, my mom sat me down at the kitchen table. It was like 11 p.m. and she'd been crying for hours." His hands were shaking now. "She told me the real reason he was leaving. He said he never wanted kids, that having me ruined their marriage, that every time he looked at me, he saw everything he'd given up. His career, his freedom, his life." His voice dropped to barely a whisper. "She told me my dad left because I exist. I had no idea. We'd been friends for 15 years and he'd never mentioned this. I convinced myself that's just how it works, that one day I'd wake up and resent whoever I was with, that I'd look at my kid and see everything I lost instead of everything I gained. So I never let anyone get close. I sabotaged everything on purpose because I was terrified I'd turn into him." He looked back at his girlfriend, still sleeping peacefully. The baby kicked and her whole belly shifted. "But watching her right now, carrying our daughter," his voice broke again. "I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. I'm not him. I'll never be him. This isn't something I'm giving up." He smiled through the tears. "This is everything I was supposed to find." I didn't know what to say, so I just stood there. "That's my wife," he said, like he still couldn't believe it. "That's my daughter in there. In 3 weeks, I'm going to be somebody's dad, and I've never wanted anything more." He wiped his face with his sleeve. "I spent 15 years running from this, and it's the only thing that ever mattered." His girlfriend stirred on the couch and opened her eyes. She saw his face and immediately sat up. "What's wrong? Is something wrong?" He walked over, knelt down, and kissed her forehead. "Nothing's wrong," he said. "Everything's perfect."